I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the moon and it's
Hello YouTubers, welcome to Kurt's Kitchen. Please subscribe and leave a friendly comment or like. Check out some of the other videos, it's very appreciated. Today in Kurt's Kitchen, we're going to make fish tacos. Yeah, fish tacos. I know I heard about them about 10 years ago. I was at a classic car show and I saw a vendor cart there selling fish tacos, and just the thought of it did not sound very appealing. Well, I was adventurous and trying new things and fell in love with them. So the original fish taco that I enjoyed is in a soft shell tortilla with a piece of fried fish, and then it is topped with shredded cabbage, a little mayo, and some mustard. And I prefer spicy brown mustard on top of mine, and possibly a little bit of shredded cheese. The bar down the street, when we go there, sometimes I'll order their fish tacos, and they make them just like a real taco, except substituting the hamburger for fish. You have the piece of fried pollock inside a soft shell, and then they put salsa, sour cream, lettuce, and tomato on top of the fish taco. Both ways are great, and I would recommend both. So today we're making the original fish taco with the shredded cabbage, the shredded cheese, the mayonnaise, and the mustard. On the side, we're going to be making some onion rings. We're going to be featuring our Power XL air fryer. Power XL air fryer. We use this like crazy. It is our toaster oven. It's our microwave in Kurt's Kitchen. And the beautiful thing about this machine is you can pull something out of the refrigerator that has been in the refrigerator left over for a day or two, put it in here, pop it in here, and then it's all fresh again. Like it just came out of the oven. Something else that we like about it is we can put things in there, walk away, we don't have to tend to it, and we can get something else done. We're going to have onion rings on the side of our fish tacos, and we're going to make a homemade zesty sauce to dip those in. Very easy, no fuss zesty sauce. On the side of the fish tacos, you could do chips and salsa, whatever you prefer on the side, but we're going to go with onion rings. So the first thing we want to do is prioritize and start with what's going to take the longest. So we want to put our food in the air fryer, let it do its thing while we mix up the zesty sauce, shred the cabbage. So this meal is going to be done probably 10-15 minutes, and then we're eating. So I just got to measure out enough onion rings. I've never put fish and onion rings in the air fryer at the same time. I don't know yet if it's going to make the onion rings taste a little fishy, but I will find out and I will let you know so we can learn these do's and don'ts of the air fryer. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, enough onion rings for 3 people. And now I need enough fish tacos for everyone. So the fish tacos that we're using is this brand right here out of the freezer section at the grocery store. We like the ones that are more like the finger patties, and they come out this size. Yeah, this size. That's Dawson says yeah. So we'll end up using about 2 of these fingers, fish fingers per taco. Okay, so that's 1 taco, 2 taco, 3 taco, and 4. The nice thing about the Power XL is you can get a lot of food in it at one time. We have some vegetable oil and a water bottle from the dollar store that we can spritz over when you're using the air fryer. You don't want to saturate it in oil like you would in a deep fryer. But we just like the oil taste, so we just spritz it a little bit. Gonna set this for about 7 minutes and then check on it. Okay, so then we can put away the fish fingers. We can make our zesty sauce for those onion rings. So we don't need a whole lot. I'm just gonna make mine in this 7-ounce bowl. I like to mix real mayo, and I like a little tangy zip of Miracle Whip. So I'm gonna add that and mix them together. But just one or the other is fine. Alright, so just 1 tablespoon of Miracle Whip. And then we'll need a couple tablespoons of mayo. Rinse off the spoon. 1, 2. We have about 3 tablespoons all together. Fill it up the bowl. Next, we're going to squirt in about a teaspoon of ketchup. We might add a little bit more if it doesn't have the right color that we're looking for. A couple drops of lemon juice. And then we want about a 1/4 teaspoon of horseradish. Then we have our Mexican spices. So Crystal, my wife, has all the seasonings in baskets, and this one we can just pull down from the cupboard and know that everything that we use for Mexican food is in here. We have a basket for the house seasonings like garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. So I need 2 spices out of here. I need cayenne pepper, and I need paprika. Okay, so we're gonna start with the paprika, and just sprinkle a little bit in. And then we're gonna need just a little bit of cayenne pepper. That's all the ingredients. So now we're going to mix it up. And it's still a little white, so I'm gonna put in 1 more teaspoon of ketchup. Gonna give it a taste. That's pretty good. That's it. Okay, so zesty sauce is done. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is shred some cabbage on the fish and the onion rings. Are looking good. Alright, so now I just gotta make sure we have enough for each taco. So about 1 taco, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be enough. Cabbage is shredded. We don't have any spicy brown mustard, so yellow mustard will have to do. Everything is outdone ready. Maybe just some paper plates are needed. And we can warm up our soft shell tortillas. Warm the soft shell tortillas. So I'm going to take our potato bag that we bake potatoes in and warm the tortillas in that. And one of our kids, I don't think is going to like the fish tacos, but we have leftover hamburger from last night, so I can make her a regular taco real quick. And the way she likes her tacos is just hamburger and a tortilla with some cheese. so that it's pretty quick and easy to do. All right, air fryer has been cooking for 7 minutes and they're not done yet, so we need to, they're about halfway through, so we need to set this for another 7 minutes. Excuse me, Tate. This is Kurt's kitchen, not Amarella's kitchen. I put the tortillas in the microwave in the potato bag for 1 minute. They're nice and warm. So there's a few onion rings that are actually resting right on top of the fish. So find out if those taste fishy. Okay, it looks like they're done. Looks like they're done. Nice and brown. They cooked for about 12 minutes. So now it's time to make our plates. I'm going to take a tortilla, put the 2 fish sticks in there. I'm going to take some mayonnaise and spread it on each side. And then I'm going to take the mustard and squeeze a little bit of that on the sides. And then take my spoon and spread the mustard in with the mayonnaise, making sure it's a nice even taste. And drip just a little bit of lemon juice on the fish stick itself. Sprinkle some shredded cheese, some shredded cabbage, and then it can be wrapped and served just like this. Remember, instead of using the cabbage, mayonnaise, and mustard, you could do salsa, lettuce, and tomato if you prefer. I'm gonna try something completely new I've never done before. I'm gonna add just a little bit of coleslaw dressing to the top and try that. I'll let you know how it is. I've never had it. Okay, so this is this coleslaw dressing. Okay, now it's time to wrap it up. Now I like mine nice and warm, so I'm just gonna stick mine in the microwave just to give it a little bit more heat, about 10-15 seconds is all it needs. Notice how I put 2 different fish patties in there. If you can find that right in the middle, that's gonna be the perfect place to cut and separate it and make it easier to eat. Okay, so we have that just like that. And that makes a lot of room for our onion rings. And we can make room for even our zesty sauce. Okay, so we have our 1 plate ready to go and serve. So I guess this will be my plate. First, I'm gonna try the zesty sauce. It was good before the onion ring, but with the onion ring, it's amazing. It does not taste fishy, and I made sure I grabbed one that was on top of a piece of fish. It doesn't taste fishy at all. Okay, let's try the fish taco. I like it with this a little bit of salad dressing. It's highly recommended. So I've been making this meal for quite a while. What we used to have to do though, for the air fryer, we'd have to preheat our oven. We'd have to pour in a good amount of vegetable oil in our iron skillet just to cover the bottom. Put the fish patties in, put it in the oven, and do everything else. While we did that, But the air fryer definitely cut down the time in half, because it would have been about a half an hour at least in the oven. All right, so that's that. Hope you like it. Please don't be afraid to take a risk and try a fish taco like I did 10 years ago. You can't go wrong.